ByScorez.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy. I'm back. Yes, I know I've been gone for a minute, but I'm here. I'm back. For those who don't really know, I've had some kind of I wouldn't say dramatic, but some big changes in my life in the past like 6 months, I would say. But that's why I really haven't been active on YouTube lately, and I apologize for that. But I'm here to stay. I'm here for good. I'm back. For everybody who doesn't know, I recently, about 5 to 6 months ago in January or February, I recently transferred out of the University of Oregon, and now I'm a Boise State Bronco. I'm forever thankful for Oregon and what they've provided for me. I love the place, still keep in contact with my teammates and some coaches. Like I said, I'm super thankful, and I just really want to use this video as kind of a reflection for my time at Oregon and kind of what my goals are for this upcoming season and my new career at Boise State. First off, I'm gonna answer a few questions that I've kind of come up with that I feel like that are very informative for you guys. And after the video's over, if you guys want to, in the comment section, I don't mind doing a part 2 from questions that you guys have. I'd love to answer anything you guys want to ask me because I know it's been kind of a confusing process, and there's many reasons why I left. And yeah. So pretty much around June 1st is when I moved into Boise. I got an apartment here now. I'm loving it. I love the city. I love the downtown feel. It has a very city-like feel, but at the same time, I can get away to the river and go to the country. So I'm loving it here. As far as why I transitioned over to Boise State, I've always been a fan growing up. They have a very rich running back tradition, if that makes sense. They're the most winning team since I don't know when, probably since I've been playing football. Another reason also why I left is because our former defensive coordinator at the University of Oregon, Andy Avalos, who is now my head coach here, I felt like transitioning over to this spot would be a lot easier just because it's a familiar face and I know how great of a coach he is, and I'm just excited to get to work with him. Some upcoming goals that I definitely want to pursue as a Boise State Bronco. I came here kind of more for a bigger role, if that makes sense. So definitely, as far as on the field, winning a bowl game is important, and helping my teammates win the championship and as many games as we can is number one for me. But as far as a more personal goal, definitely, since I'll be getting a more versatile role and more carries, is definitely I want to reach over 1,000 yards. That's something I definitely want to do. And as far as all-purpose, over 1,500, over 2 racks, something like that. That's just a goal for me, and give up no sacks this year. And last thing I just want to say, as far as Bronco Nation, I'm extremely excited to get to work here. I've been working for about 6 weeks now. I love my teammates. I love everything they're about. They welcomed me in with open arms, so I'm super excited to be here, and I just can't wait to get to work. I'm super thankful and extremely blessed for this opportunity. Now for the drama. I'm just playing. A big question I think that's super important is, what are some of my favorite memories at Oregon? As going back to back, Pac-12 championships, that was dope. The Rose Bowl was dope. But as far as for me, just really, being able to hang out with my teammates and make lifelong friends that are now I consider my brothers. That to me was probably the biggest thing. On the field, a huge memory for me that I'll never forget is we were playing Cal in the 2019 season, I believe, and I believe it was a pass play, and Justin Herbert dropped back. The fact that I got to protect for $30 million was pretty dope, and arguably the best quarterback in the NFL right now. I'm not being biased. Maybe I'm a little biased, but I think he is. I know he is. Anyways, as far as that, just him dropping back and me being able to protect for him, and I'll never forget, a linebacker came in, and he was a pretty hyped up linebacker, All-American. I believe he's in the league now. He came in, and I was able to block, pick him up, push him to the ground, and as soon as I hit the ground, I looked back up, I could hear the crowd roaring, going crazy. I see Justin Herbert running down the sideline. I mean, it was kind of like a surreal moment because everything I've worked for, it kind of all happened in that moment. To be able to protect for him and watch him run down and be successful down that field, It's pretty big for me, and that a linebacker like that guy could take his head off, and I prevented that. So that's probably my favorite memory. What will I take from Oregon to Boise? I feel like a big thing for me is just, Boise State plays big time football, and I feel like at Oregon I had the chance to do that. For example, I got to play against Auburn, Cowboy Stadium, big time games, the Rose Bowl championship against Wisconsin. Just being able to bring big time football, and to be able to handle that pressure and kind of just have fun out on the field. Know what it's like to play the biggest ball, if that makes sense, and that's something I want to carry on over and just have the utmost confidence. I know we play UCF at the Bounce House September 2nd, I believe. We open up with them. That's a huge game. Supposedly it's like the loudest stadium in the nation. Just things like that, a big time game like that. That's something that I'm pretty used to playing back at Oregon. So that's kind of what I want to bring with me here. Another question is, what is like my goofiest, kind of like most messed up moment at Oregon? It was this past season. We were playing Stanford, and I remember it was a wet field. All right, it was a wet field. I slipped. Anyways, I got the ball, came around the corner, and I cut on the inside leg instead of the outside leg or outside foot. I literally slipped up, and I tried to catch myself and brace myself, and my knee hit the ball, and I'll never forget, like I'm on my back, and I just see the ball go up like 10 feet in the air, and then I just see like a bunch of Stanford players just grab the ball and take off. And to me, that was just like the craziest moment, just because I worked so hard that off season. I never fumbled, so that was just like something that was shocking, and it was just like flukish to me. It was whack. But anyways, things like that happen, bounce back. You saw what happened after, so yeah. How does it feel to put on a Boise State Bronco uniform, especially the blue jerseys? For me, I just think bleeding blue is really about like a brotherhood that I've learned here, and that family's first. So I feel like being able to play on the blue, literally our field is blue, like it's called the blue. That's huge for me, just because I just think it's an honor, just because the color blue is so big in this football program, if that makes sense. Like I mentioned, it's a brotherhood, so that color is something that everybody bleeds in this program, and I just feel like being able to rock that blue, you feel me, is dope. You know what I'm saying? I've bled blue my whole life, so yeah. So the question is what it's like coming into a new team and how to create those certain bonds. So honestly, when I first got here, I didn't really know what to expect. I just thought, I'm the new guy, I got a target on my back, came from, the University of Oregon, this and that. But no, honestly, like when I got here, they welcomed me with open arms. Everybody was super cool with me. I had no beef with nobody. Everybody was just down to earth, inviting me over for dinners, or was just to hang out, to go fishing, things like that. And for me, like the biggest thing for me was just getting to know everybody's name, and I'm pretty much there. I'm trying to learn the freshman, but bonding in the locker room, pushing the guys on the field in any way I can. I didn't want to overstep and come in and just be like this big head honcho guy and direct everything, but just little tips I could give, just because I've been playing college football for a long time. What's the TikTok at? We did a TikTok challenge, like the Smeeze challenge or whatever. That's hit like 13.5 million views right now. That's huge. I think it was just a little fun thing. I didn't really think anything of it. I just wanted to kind of bond with the team. A lot of y'all know I'm from the Bay Area, California, so I dance a lot. I actually use dancing kind of in public settings as icebreakers, if that makes sense. So that's kind of something I did with my teammates. Just told them to do a little Bay Area dance called the Smeeze, and they all did it, and I rated them. It was just for fun, and I posted it, and now it's blown up. Ricky Martin, Soulja Boy, you name it, everybody's reposting it, so it's lit. What to expect next? Like I mentioned to you guys earlier, I apologize for the long break. It's just kind of been, I wouldn't say a stressful couple 6 months, but just kind of need to figure out my life, and now I've figured it out. But what to really expect, since I'll be on my YouTube grind now, you can get things as far as, more football stuff, hopefully some game day vlogs, even just stuff out in the community. I really want to learn how to ride a horse and go fishing out here, and I want to learn how to line dance. So just things out in the community, and then just like I said, little vlogs and just fun day in the life videos. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for tapping back in with me. Can't wait to make some more videos and hear some feedback from y'all.
ByScorez.